The class studied apex predators, then met the human who calls one. Pet Professor Zixital's mandibles clicked nervously as he reviewed the day's lesson plan. His xenobiology class at the Galactic Concordance Academy had spent 3 cycles studying the most dangerous predators across known space. The razor-finned hunters of Kelros IV, the phase-shifting stalkers of the Void Nebula, and the pack-minded death machines of Torvin Prime. Today's lecture would focus on Earth, the newly contacted human homeworld, and the creatures that had shaped humanity's evolution. The classroom filled with students from a dozen species. The insectoid Chithar students clustered together, their compound eyes reflecting the holographic displays. A pair of gaseous Velnari floated near the ceiling, their containment fields humming softly. The reptilian Screeth occupied the back rows, their scales shifting colors with anticipation. "Attention, students," Zixital began, his translator rendering his chittering into galactic standard. "Today we examine Earth's apex predators."
As you know, humans recently joined the Concordance,
and their planet's evolutionary pressures were extreme. The holographic display flickered to life, showing a massive carnivore with powerful jaws and striped orange fur. Several students recoiled. "This is a tiger," Zixital explained. 300 kilograms of pure hunting efficiency. Humans evolved alongside such creatures, which explains their unusual stress responses and problem-solving capabilities. A Chithar student's antennae quivered. "Professor, how did such a fragile species survive?" "Excellent question, Kritesh. Humans developed tools, cooperation, and most remarkably the ability to—" The classroom door hissed open, interrupting him. A human stood in the doorway, average height by human standards, wearing casual clothing and carrying a container of some kind. "Oh, Ambassador Chen, welcome." Zixital's mandibles spread in what he hoped was a friendly gesture. "Class, this is Ambassador Sarah Chen, who has graciously agreed to answer questions about human biology." Ambassador Chen smiled, stepping inside. "Thank you, Professor. Sorry I'm late." Duke was being stubborn about getting into his carrier. "Duke?" asked Velmora, one of the Velnari students, her gaseous form pulsing with curiosity. "My dog," Chen replied, setting down the carrier. "I hope you don't mind, Professor. Your message said I could bring visual aids." Zixital's confidence wavered. He'd requested visual aids, expecting perhaps some preserved specimens or holographic recordings. Before he could respond, Chen was opening the carrier. What emerged made every student in the room freeze. The creature was smaller than the tiger on the display, but no less impressive. It had powerful jaws lined with teeth designed for tearing flesh, muscular shoulders, and alert eyes that scanned the room with predatory intelligence. Its coat was a golden brown, and as it stepped forward, its claws clicked against the floor. "Class, this is Duke. He's a German shepherd, a subspecies of Canis lupus familiaris, descended from wolves." The holographic display automatically updated, showing a pack of wild wolves taking down prey 5 times their size. The comparison was unmistakable. A Screeth student's scales flashed bright red with alarm. "Ambassador, you keep a predator in your dwelling?" Chen laughed, the sound somehow not conveying the threat it should. "Well, yes. Humans have been domesticating dogs for over 30,000 years. Duke here is my best friend. Aren't you, boy?" The predator, Duke, responded to her voice by wagging his tail and sitting obediently, though his eyes continued to track movement in the room with unnerving precision. Kritesh's voice trembled through his translator. You live with this creature? It could kill you." "Oh, Duke wouldn't hurt me," Chen said, scratching behind the dog's ears. The apex predator leaned into her touch, tongue lolling out in apparent contentment. "Dogs evolved alongside humans. We shaped each other. They helped us hunt, protected our settlements, warned us of danger. In return, we gave them food, shelter, and companionship." Professor Zixital felt his academic curiosity override his instinctual fear. "Ambassador, your species domesticated its apex predators?" "Not just dogs," Chen replied cheerfully. "We also domesticated horses, prey animals that could kill us with a single kick. Cats, which are obligate carnivores. Birds of prey. Even some humans keep snakes and spiders as pets." The classroom erupted in alarmed chittering, bubbling, and hissing. "But why?" Velmora asked, her containment field flickering with distress. "Why would you bring danger into your homes?" Chen's expression softened. "Because they're not just dangerous. Duke here is loyal, intelligent, and protective. He makes me laugh." When I'm sad, he somehow knows and stays close. Last year, he woke me up when there was a fire in my building. He saved my life. She commanded Duke to demonstrate some tricks. The predator obeyed instantly, sitting, lying down, rolling over, even playing dead. The students watched in astonishment as one of nature's killing machines performed on command, then accepted treats from Chen's hand with surprising gentleness. Humans don't just survive alongside dangerous things, Chen explained. We befriend them, study them, protect them. Even the tigers Professor Zixatal showed you. We have humans who dedicate their lives to saving them from extinction. Madness, muttered a Screeth student. Maybe, Chen agreed, but it's our madness. We looked at the creatures that hunted us and thought, what if we could be friends instead? We saw predators and prey and decided we could protect both. That's what makes us human. Duke barked once, as if agreeing. Professor Zixatal's mandibles clicked thoughtfully. Students, this is why human psychology is required study in xenodiplomacy. They are a species that doesn't just survive in a hostile environment. They embrace it, befriend it, and somehow make it work. As the class continued, students cautiously approached Duke, who accepted their nervous touches with patient dignity. Chen answered questions about human-animal relationships, her casual affection for the predator at her side never wavering. When the class finally ended, Kritesh approached hesitantly. Ambassador Chen, are all humans like this? Like what? Willing to share their lives with danger? Chen smiled, one hand resting on Duke's head. Humans don't see it as danger anymore. We see it as family. That's the thing about humans, we don't conquer through force alone. We conquer through love, loyalty, and the absolute refusal to face the universe alone. Duke barked again, tail wagging, and somewhere in the galaxy, another species learned what it truly meant to be human.